Hello there, buddy. How are you doing today? My name is SmorgiGuy, half Smor, half Corgi, and also a guy, and welcome to the world of Hiveswap, a Homestuck universe-based story. This is the first act of probably a very long series, and it was made by a man named Andrew Hussey. Me, personally, I'm a fan of the Homestuck universe, and I am very happy that this game was announced to be made, and I could not wait until the due date. And I'm very happy I'm now in possession of said game. But enough of me talking about how much I love that series of stuff. Let's start the game. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out. Because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath. Let the uncertainties slip away into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live outside the town of Huntswich. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of that monster, the one you barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. It might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Oh, this looks great. Ooh, it looks so nice. All hand animated. All hand drawn. Love it. Alright, let's see what we can do. These posters, they resonate so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams. Secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Magic and power from koalas and dolphins. It only makes sense. Strange child. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise, and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Oh, it's the same thing. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You've considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering balap style to the world. I want them. Oh, I get to actually teach them. You add the tap dance apple tech to your technique. Yep, those are words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you just need the mood to shake it. Hey, I got tap shoes. That's pretty nice. Stomp the ground. 10 out of 10. An oven? It's easy to make your very own cake. Or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have any of those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with the moms, you guess? Can I bake? Oh wait, I ran out of stuff. You're all out of baking stuff. You're not You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. Tough kid. Your babysitter gave this to you for your birthday. Joey, she said, this wizard's the best. He lives in this little wizardy orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He'll protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your baby sister loves wizards. Obviously, she's pretty great. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. Dancing and animals. That's what I'm getting. This should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. The bed. This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. Oh, it's just a plush. Puppy Surprise is having puppies. How many? That's a surprise. Puppy Surprise, Puppy Surprise! Whenever you look at that thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. I guess they got goodies inside of you. What goodies do you hold? You reach inside the expectant plush canine, and Puppy Surprise is having puppies! That's not disturbing at all. That's weird. If that was a real thing, I'd hate it. Ah yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of these puppies. You can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here, with everything that's going on. Caliborn key, it's beautiful. Take the diary and the Caliborn key. Just a feeling, a deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling to take the key. You try to remember if Clarissa ever got into any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second story bedroom, as much as you'd hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Vertices. Her parents were around, she had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard, etc. Your babysitter got this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and you try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa, she really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before your careless plunge headlong into a style montage. Your walkie-talkie. Half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. I will steal this. It is mine now. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what that something else was. What would I use batteries on? Everything. Your modem always makes a mighty racket lugging you on. Probably not worth riling it up anyway. Riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sights right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if someone is in your web ring had updated their sites. Web ring. Okay, can't do anything else. Oh, it's a plush realm. This is Sir Bappy Pawswater, your beloved manthro chap. Ugh. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you're troubled to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. What you mean? Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Paulswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Over here. I'll check you out in just a second. Guess not. Get straight to it. Let's check on the dog. Poor puppy. If that icky snake thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better. But you'd also be very angry. Right now she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Remember when you were raking up those leaves, your dog knocked Jude over, and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. These are some weird monsters. How do you just live with these things? Yikes. More of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Nice. Ooh. The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its own way down to earth. Stupid clouds. All untouchable and ephemeral and stuff. That's great. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Anything hidden around? Ooh. It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably Monster Chick. Back in time. I got this one now? No, it's that thing. Hungry, hungry hippos. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a lamp. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he says gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at that mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him and focus more on pleasant things, like this super cool poster, Second Mom Rules. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say, if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. Wasn't that an actual game? Ginger Rogers. Gosh, she was really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably. No, wait. Definitely. And still kicking. You love Block Hustle. The game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled. But, you can only find a poster of the American box art. The bounty hunter's advice from dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. The story keeps happening. Just look at that childhood empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. Ooh, turns on. Oh god, it's Bubsy. Oh, that's more than enough of that. Can I change the game? You just save before fighting the final boss, which means you'll need to budget several hours to fight through its various forms, and anti-forms, and transformations, and... Look, you've got a lot on your plate right now. You love your video game console. You're a computer games enthusiast at heart, but you still can't help but enjoy the tactical sensation of a controller in your hand as you fight evil, and save animals, and etc. Lots of etc. That little girl there, she's destined to be big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. No, hold on. Put yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to. Or bluer beauties. I can't touch the pencils! Anger seeps through my bones. Usually don't have much to record on in here for account of the humdrum life you lead, but he thinks today will be a different story. Maybe we should take a moment to record a note just now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before you have a tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snaky thing. I have a key, right? Wait. You unlock and open your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets. Here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary. Ho hum. Nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school, to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird that they call my brother's friends my social circle? Oh well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends I can't really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring. Oh, okay. The kids at school are all jerks though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil. Jeez, now I'm sounding like all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. Joey. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Phew. First day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. Sad face. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure, is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well, though. Well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us all call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss him. Sad face, sad face. If this is gonna be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribblings. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, can't talk much right now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl. Possibly hungry for kid meat, too. So I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Satisfied with what you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity in case the worst should happen. You relock your diary and hide the key again, safe and sound. Definitely Roxy. It has to be Roxy. If it's not Roxy, I'm disappointed. The goal of the game is to get 4 of the colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. I really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. You give it a good, hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone not to appreciate it more. Ooh, okay, it opened. Ah, okay. I'm seeing where these batteries are going. You really you get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Oh, right, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take them back out. Okay, one more game for old time's sake first. Jude's probably fine. Okay, we're playing Simon Says. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia's satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Well, At least that made the video last a little bit less long than it needs to. Thank you for adding that little feature. I'm very gracious. You're not going out with a good reason. Oh, wait. Batteries. Hey! Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting your batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself, using a mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care enough. You don't care, though. You're counting it. Oh, I can talk.
Jude, are you there?
Are you alright?
Yes. Been convertently signaling status and requesting yours. Over.
You mean the lantern? I know Morse code.
Would never use such an easily decipherable code.
Over.
Enemy agents everywhere.
Over.
Wait, Over. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following the enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross? Over.
I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one.
Great. Was worried.
Over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. You might be heading back your way.
No plans on leaving currently location yard crawling with cryptid vanguard. Over.
Cryptid vanguard?
Missing big picture, Joey. Over.
Okay, maybe a little less obtuse then.
Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on the approach. Over.
Do you mean like more monsters or?
Can't discuss it on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to an Asteris class conspiracy cascade. Over.
What? Over?
Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations no going back now, Joey? Over.
I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere.
Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to know?
Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over.
The attic.
Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out the bedroom, go upstairs. Highest room in the house. Over.
I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother.
Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over.
Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there and lock the door, and you can call Roxy.
Call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at the lab, working day long done. Over.
Oh no, you're right.
Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable strifer. Could help tip scales. Might also convince you to get to safety.
Dude, I'm going to get to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean.
Do you have your weapon? Over.
I have a key, so I'm going to assume no. Sure don't. Why don't I keep that thing around?
Serpents swarming everywhere. Over.
Do you want me to fight them with a flashlight? Oh, it's a flashlight? Nice.
Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over.
Stop saying serpents.
Do you recall where your weapon is? Over.
Yeah, it's in the closet.
Understood. All set then. Over.
No, I mean the hall closet.
Crap.
Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right?
Absolutely, extremely certain. Over.
Over and out, Squirt. Alright, I guess we can go outside now. Looks like the coast is clear for now. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old snake can get a drop on you. Ooh, look at this reference. I like it. I'll say it in just a minute. It's a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like sculpture. Spin that bad boy. You give it a tap. Wow, look at it go. Well, that was stimulating. Tiny box. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appears to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. I love it. Ah, they're original though. I like the sour cream and onion. Signless. This thing's always given you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. That's funny. That is absolutely hysterical. I love it. What the hell is this? Jude insisted that the terrifying horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. The painting now commemorates your triumph in a particularly spectacular Penguin nativity. Oh, this is weird. What is this? This is just the weirdest one, I have to say. From the first and last Dartgone War with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work. At all. Ooh. Oh, I can get a squirt gun? You don't use guns. Why don't I use guns? I want to use a gun. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away, too. Too bad you don't like to use guns. Ooh, nice poster. What in God's name do these kids do to this art? This lady was just hanging out in here all together. Which, you mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever. You were like 8. Was she naked? Or was she like very little clothing? Well, one of these rooms is not like the other, so I'm gonna assume this is Joey's room. Oh, that's a clever reference right there. At least I think that's a reference. If it's not a reference, I'm saddened. Caliborn. Okay. He always keeps it locked. Even if you did manage to get in, he probably has traps set up. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair again. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks. His pet is small, though. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt he'll be entering this room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud. Not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. What is it? I'm confuzzled. I've got a gnat flying in my face. Tiny dragons. You've always been a bit creeped out by the monsters in this water. Feels like the eyes is following you, but only sometimes. Only sometimes. It is indeed some dragons. There might be some reference to something, but I do not get it. Wait. Can I do this? I can. You light bright. Hours of fun with numbers of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and lots of fun. Hey, I made the symbol on my shirt. How cute. It's the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of old belongings on yours in there. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. Well, let's open that bad boy. Wow, that is messy. Oh, I see the flashlight. You can't search the box while it's still up on that shelf. What could I do? Can I tap it? Oh, it actually worked. Alright, works for me. Alright, what's that? Ballerina, flashlight, and chips? You pick through the box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. How so? And hair. Oh, and hey, there's the pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you're going to need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try out your flashlight. Click, click, no dice. Oh, the battery problem? You open it up. Wait. There were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? I found your stupid pogs. Crap, forgot about those. Please keep safe, over. I'd keep them safe. Okay, but I'm not going to take especially good care of them.
Please protect Mulder at all cost, over.
You and Mulder. This Scully Pog is obviously where it's at.
Terms acceptable. Keep them safe. She's yours, over.
So I guess I head up to the attic now.
That is the plan, over.
I better shake a leg then.
Affirmative, over and out.
This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area. So it might have gotten lost in the typical well-illuminated shuffle. And I guess this is the only way I can go, so. Bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. Oh, I touched Caterpillar. I can befriend it. I'm befriending the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar can't help you, and you can't help the Caterpillar. Not a productive friendship, but at least nobody's being taken advantage of. Wow. Why is there a Slinky just sitting here? You loathe to touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best to just leave it be. That is pretty improbable that it would just stop. Oh, it's the same thing. Alright, let's open that bad boy. It's locked, but you need to get in there as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Oh, dude, look, there's a gun wrapped up. Creepy sheet, too. Weird. What the heck was that thing? And how long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked.
Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part, over.
It's fine, no big deal. Just left the safety on my room to be eaten by a monster in the hallway because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of the locked door.
It's not fine, over. Jude! Panic not necessary. Still need to get you out into the attic.
For your safety? Right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess.
Appreciate that, over.
Although so far it hasn't really paid off.
Joey, please, you just need to head over to the trophy room, over.
Oh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he need a special trophy room when our whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up in his stupid adventures?
We'll find key to the attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father, not relevant, over.
Fine.
Over and out.
Alright. Oh, I already did that. Keep going down the stairs. Alright, I guess I'm going... The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little bit spookier yourself just basking in a spooky aura. Weird. Alright, well I guess we can set up here. You go downstairs, right? There's no way to go over here this way. No, okay. Down to the hall. Artistry, yes. Wait, hold on. I gotta... So head to the trophy room? Affirmative, over. Got it. Over and out. Oh, okay, so I guess that's just supposed to help with the mission. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. Oh god, lots of dialogue I can see. Ooh la la, there's your mom looking tres maleficanque. Glamifique. Why can't I say that? When you grow up, you hope to be this is what you look like to be in the mirror. Yeah, English, I can speak it, I promise. You and your very good dog. Aw. There aren't many pictures of the 3 of you together, so you tried to make one. Oh, the art composition. Through the art composition. By hanging these 3 solo photos together, it kind of looks there's a photo of all 3 of you together. Sort of. I love you, diptych of school portraits. The laser background, that bad hair day is simply perfection. Jude puts the dip in diptych. You mutter to yourself, such an unreal burn on an unsuspecting chump. They probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither. I can't talk. Ah. Kind of weird to think that we might like a second cousin out there. You've never met. Maybe she died young. The old-timey times were pretty tough and rough. Is that Jake? Harley? Jane. That's what it was, Jane. Yes. I want the picture of grace and radiance, a polished as pop. Seriously. Has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with his spectacles and mustache, or at least one of the 2. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. by now, probably more than with your mom and pa combined. You'd always thought of her as a kind of cool and fun older kid you wanted to be, until you got old enough to realize she's a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. Disturbing. You can't even look at this picture. The deplore cruelty to animals, one of many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways, how he never actually looked at you much, let alone your eyes. Pa used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened, maybe? A betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in its entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it, the whole thing. Where that dog came from. Alright, well, photos are done. Down the stairs we go. Into the abyss. Further down. Tiny totem I can touch. This guy? What's he so happy about anyway? His expression probably makes more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever your pa plundered him from. No, he's actually in a deep depression and he's very sad. Oh, I want to talk to the guns! 9! Oh, great, the power just flipping went out. Well, it seems the power's out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure. Which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish to be having right about now. Let's talk to Jude. Well, it seems the power's out.
Classics. Psyops. Over.
What?
Credit where it's due. Best way to stabilize countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally. Over.
Not literally. It's still, like, late afternoon. I can see just fine.
Should have no trouble getting to the trophy room then.
Over. Fine then, Mr. Mission Control.
Yes, great. Over and out.
Wonderful. It's dark. Am I... Is that sweater just shot with an arrow? Why? Poor sweater. A beanbag chair. Super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You can take a nap. You've kind of got a lot going on right now, you know? I guess just... Ooh, salvage. What can I get? Dead batteries, of course. Seems to be running a theme. Oh, do I just scavenge? Okay. You pop up in this behemoth and score. You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old something. Oh, was that like an old... Oh, it's like an old phone. I think it's an old phone. I'm not actually completely sure. Ooh, play a haunting melody. Oh, that would just... Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe. It's a shame that would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. That's a derpy looking wolf. Why'd they all have band-aids? You can't save them all. This piece was too depressing, so you give it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. I wonder if you'll be driving by then. To college. Where you teach because you're an adult and 20 years have passed. I guess she's really against... Ooh, blue. This is definitely Jake. Blue women. All day, every day. These ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful. Although maybe everyone would look like that in blue. The lamp, goodness, you'd like to meet the lady who modeled for that someday. Maybe. Oh look, a window. You say nothing! This lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. The teddy bear outpatient clinic is for stuffed animals who require treatment, but not an overnight stay. It's just for stuffed bears, of course. It's not just for stuffed bears, of course. It was named for its founder, the chief physician, Arzala Teddy Bear. You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that, or they painted it very, very fast. I want to imagine the very, very fast. Oh, I read that. Also, can we just appreciate this clock over here? Ooh, we can talk about it. I love it. Boy, your prob really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. That's amazing! It's a bear angel clock! What more could you want? What more could you want, child? These used to be stacked neatly on shelves, but your big dog came clambering through and slammed right into them. They tumbled everywhere. That was about 3 years ago. You're on a great housekeeper. What about the babysitter? Did she do anything? That's not creepy at all. I'm just gonna... The sound you've heard since you entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is nothing like you've ever heard before, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn the radio off. I still need batteries, though. Oh, okay. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. What do you mean they're not? It's empty, of course. Food shopping has become sporadic over late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. What about all this Chinese food and dishes? Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is actually a pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right away, right out of the boxes, and throw away the boxes. You're lying to me. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash, either. It all makes sense now. The power is off, and as such, your fax machine is basically useless. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. Yes, you using the steak. You're even out of dog food? Things really have gotten desperate. You guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retrospectively the worst possible time. Anything else I can touch on? Ooh, I can clean. No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know that. You know what? After he's completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it can be Jude's turn for quite some time. That's messed up, man. The tube is a highway for Jude's pet uses to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, fortunately. Is that bad? Seriously? Alright, well... Oh yeah, power's out. With the power out, you're going to need some kind of light source before setting down the foot in that broken neck trap. What do you say, Napoleon? His mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He's been here ever since your pa left him here months ago. Move him. Yeah, not a lot of chance of you being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon over here. Don't you doubt my abilities. Oh, that batteries. You're not sure why the trash is piled next to the fridge. Even animals know better than to let their food fraternize with their waste. Well, the fax machine didn't. And we already got the batteries from the main area. And I don't think I missed anything in the main hallway. There has to be something in here. Let me check. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Maybe on the... Yep. Maybe this has got something. Oh, wait. This thing. It's got band-aids on it. It's got band-aids. The radio is clearly, although weirdly, functional, despite not being plugged in. You might be on to something here. Yep, there it is. Pop that bad boy open. You open the battery compartment. Oh, snippety snap. Hopefully it's not those E-batteries. Jackpot D cells. You can never have too many batteries, and never in too many different sizes either. That's a really, really good radio if it only works off of time. Or actually, I don't know which side's bigger. You can't use batteries on different sized batteries together. You're playing with fire, or at the very least, electricity. Another electrical device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional in its fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low-light environments and also to beat the bejesus out of most of these creeps that get too close. Although that's the last resort, of course. I want there to be a clown in this, but there's not, so I'm sad. Let's get her going. Oh, okay, the music just changed really hard. That's not creepy at all. It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably. On a rare occasion, a human being is willing to cooperate. Which, by the looks of it, none of you are. All neat and folded. Haha, just kidding. This is obviously dirty. What about this knight wearing pants? Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's probably nobody inside of it. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess. You're not sure what to start down the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. What about the Honolulu girl? A souvenir from your pa after this trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately. For some reason or so, he's mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. You assume he's still doing that, due to you not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or another where the hell he is. More blue women. Blue women! Pa loves his blue lady portraits so much, he keeps redundant backups scattered around because it's okay if you ignore something supposedly precious to you, as long as you're paying attention to something kind of similar in another location, right? Decide not to pull on that psychological thread because you have important work to do. And who needs crappy old blowhard anyway? But they do look fairly nice. I mean, look at that. The detail is impeccable. What about this little, like, cubby? It's a taxidermy narwhal. Your pa brought it back with him from the Arctic. He sure does get around. Luckily for him, he has a big house to dump off animals he murders and kids he doesn't want to raise. I mean, best intentions, maybe? I don't know. Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pa's special reserve, and she tends to do it down here, so you and Jude don't see. You aren't really sure what to say about it, or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Oh, has that got ice in it? Or is that Hakaku? I can't tell. All I see is Betty Crocker and bad memories. Maybe it's because you grew up in a house where nobody really cooks, but you have no idea what to do with these cooking implements. Food. The great mystery. Alright. How about this giant pile? Try to move one box and the whole pile is liable to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them somehow. A controllable tumble, that's the ticket. I wonder what I could use to... Oh no, I'm going to be smothered. Oh no, I didn't get smothered. Electricity, my favorite. I love it. Turn that bad boy on. Let there be light! Oh no, creepy music. Evil slithery snake. Oh no, sneaky snake! Fight my sneaky snake! Strike! What can I do? I can't beat it up. Hot steppin'. Snakes for the memories. Stop it with your... Hit. It does not care. Or get luck next time. The room slackens. Disobedient serpent. Key won't work. Throw nummies at it. Okay, that did nothing. Condition unstable. Snakes for the memories. Stop it! Throw those things. Just slam. Slam slunk. Snakes for the memories. Stop it with the memories. Let go of the past. Throw the batteries. Salt and battery. I just threw the battery. Shocking failure. Let's do lunge. Ballet. Graceful and abscond. Oh, evasive maneuvers. Oh, snippety snap. Prima abscond, Joe.
Power back on! You're doing a psyops of encroaching forces, over. Give you back the light on the snatch it away. Describable, hypothetical, very cruel. Dealing with the stick operators, over. Or stick operator. No, it was just me, Crimmy Jude. That snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to pass him, but we'll probably have to deal with that at some point. Second encounter with the said serpent, correct? Beast Willie. But with sister already established superior willingness attribute. Over.
Hey, thanks. I think.
Trophy room should be trivial obstacle, over.
Wait, what?
Add a key, Joey. Eyes on the prize and keep me in the loop, over. Out.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you did enjoy this section of the video, I will be sure to continue the series. If not, I will continue it on my own personal time. I will see you guys in the next video, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Bye-bye.